Hi and welcome to Non-Biased Reviews. Today we're reviewing the Nolah Bamboo Weighted Blanket. Bamboo is a material that we're seeing used more and more in the bedding industry. Nolah this year has launched several products made of bamboo. They have the bamboo pillows that we actually have right here, as well as the bamboo bed sheets that we have on this pillow right here. They have launched some bamboo mattress protectors, they have a throw, they have a blanket, a comforter, and this is their bamboo weighted blanket. So bamboo is a material we're seeing launch in the industry on a large scale. It's a material that is naturally antibacterial, so great if you have any sorts of mold, mildew issues, great if you have skin conditions. They will help with rash and feeling good and refreshed when you wake up. It is naturally hypoallergenic, so if you're dealing with allergies, this is another great material for you. But it also wicks away moisture a lot more than cotton does, which means that you will not sleep hot at night and you won't sleep cold on cooler nights. Because it wicks away the moisture so well, your body is able to auto-regulate its own body temperature, so you feel good no matter the weather condition or the temperature in your bedroom. It's lastly a very soft material, so whether you're looking at bamboo bed sheets, a bamboo mattress protector for example, or a bamboo weighted blanket, it is a much softer material than cotton or even sateen cotton ever will be. It is going to feel silky in a way that you probably have never experienced soft in bedding before. Let's look at the Nolah weighted blanket into more detail, as this is what we're reviewing today. And it's a fantastic product by Nolah. It has a double-sided cover, so we'll be talking about both, but you might be able to see how one side has a little bit more shine than the other side. Now keep in mind, when I talk about the cover in this weighted blanket, I'm not talking about a removable cover that you can remove, switch out, or clean. I am simply talking about the cover that is stitched onto the weight filling. So when I talk about the cover, that's the one I'm talking about, but you are able to add any cover you wish to this weighted blanket, because this is essentially the centerpiece of the weighted blanket. And I love that Nolah is doing that and allowing you to put any comforter cover for the size of the blanket that you wish, so that you can coordinate it with your decor. You can coordinate it if you switch out bed sheets and need to change the color. It also helps you manage the amount of softness and the material that you put on your skin if you're looking for something different. Looking at the Nolah Bamboo Weighted Blanket into more detail, we always start by looking at the kind of filling. There are different ways to generate weight, and Nolah is using glass microbeads. So inside those small stitched squares, you have a mixture of about 5% of fiber and 95% of glass beads. Those microbeads give the weight to the blanket. And glass is a very common way to create weight in weighted blankets. It's a very effective way to help you reach a state of calm and help you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. The cover now, as I said, it is a flippable blanket, which means that each side of the blanket has a slightly different feel to it. It's all going to be 100% viscose from bamboo, so whether you're choosing this one side or the other, it is going to be bamboo touching your skin if you decide not to add a cover to it. The shinier side has a much lighter feel to it, a lot more similar to the bamboo bed sheets by Nolah. It has a silky, soft feel to it. It is going to sleep a little bit cooler than the other side. The reverse side, which has less shine, is feeling a little bit more like fleece. It is a thicker bamboo, and that's the side that I would put closer to my body on colder nights. So on cool nights, use that fleece-like side close to you, and then on warmer nights, use the side that sleeps a lot cooler, and you'll feel the difference just touching it. So it will be very easy for you to identify which side should be close to you based on the temperature in your room at night. Now, because both sides of the blanket are made of 100% viscose from bamboo, you can expect absolute softness. It is silkier on the lighter side, and it is cozier on the thicker side, but both sides are very, very soft. Now, as I was saying, you're able, with this weighted blanket, you're able to add the cover of your choice if you decide not to use it as is, which you can totally do. It might just, I would personally recommend using a cover on top, just because if this was to get dirty, it's going to be a little bit harder to clean than if you put a cover that you can throw in the washing machine. However, both sides are very soft. As I said, there's a slightly thicker one that's reminiscent of fleece, and another one that is silkier in the way that it feels. Now let's talk about what makes a weighted blanket worth the investment. The weighted blanket acts as a hug, essentially. It applies deep pressure on your body the same way that we swaddle a baby, the same way that a hug makes you feel. It increases your serotonin and your dopamine, which are feel-good hormones. So they're the hormones that your body builds up as you feel good, as you feel pleasure and happiness. At the same time, it will decrease the amount of cortisol in your body, which is the stress hormone. So what you can expect from sleeping under a weighted blanket is the sensation of being happier, of having less stress, which allows you to fall asleep faster, deeper, and stay asleep longer. So something that I recommend honestly to anyone, even if you're not a stressed out person, but if you are stressed, if you have moments of anxiety in your life, if you have issues falling asleep, staying asleep, this is definitely a product that I highly recommend to help you calm down and restore calm and happiness inside your body in a way that has been proven to be effective. Now, back to the Nolah weighted blanket specifically, you have 3 choices when you order it. You can choose from a 15 or 20 pound blanket, which this one is a 15 pound. It's currently sitting on a queen size mattress, and it does not completely cover it. So the 15 and the 20 pound blankets are 48 by 72 inches, and I recommend them either as a throw, so to be used on a couch as you relax, as you're reading a book, or for a single person. So say each partner wants their own blanket, this is going to be a great size. You could have 2 next to each other on a queen or a king size bed, and this will work great with a twin or a full size bed. Because of their weight, they are meant to be for one person. So the 15 pound blanket will work great for people from about 130 to 175 pounds. The 20 pound blanket, the only thing that changes is not the size, it's the weight. That's going to work well for people from 175 to 225 pounds. So based on your weight category, choose one that will work for you. Again, those are not especially made for children. A 10 pound blanket might work well with an older child, but a 15 pound blanket, you'd have to really make sure that the child that you're giving this to is able to come out of the blanket on his own. You wouldn't want that child to be stuck underneath the blanket. And again, just use those weight directions as a good way to decide which one is good for the person you're buying it for. A third weight that you can choose for your Nolah Bamboo Weighted Blanket is a 25 pound weighted blanket. That one comes in 80 by 87 inches, which is going to be great to spread over a king size or queen size bed. It is going to work well for 2 people. So you can have both partners covered by the same blanket if you go with the 25 pound blanket. And all of them will come in white, because again, you're able to add any cover that you want on top of it. Simply look for a comforter cover of those sizes and you'll have no problem. You probably have some in your home already. You'll have no problem covering it up to match your current bedding or bedroom decor. Lastly, how do you care for the blanket? There's nothing telling you that you can't wash this in your washing machine. Nolah has actually tested it, and I have tested it with some other weighted blankets. They wash just fine when they have glass in them. Now, it is not recommended unless you absolutely know that your washing machine can handle the weight of this being wet. So if you have a washing machine that takes up to, I don't know, maybe 10 pounds, definitely do not put this in there. You will break the tumble and you'll break your washing machine. It won't be worth it. The preferred way to wash your Nolah Bamboo Weighted Blanket is to spot clean it. You can dry clean it and just hang it flat to dry. If it's a small stain, I recommend just using clean cloth, clear water, and a mild detergent, and simply rubbing the stain off as quickly as you can after you see it happen. If you have a bigger stain, send it over to your dry cleaner and let them handle it. They'll know exactly what to do with bamboo, and make sure that you have a clean blanket. But then again, use a comforter cover so that you're protecting your investment and it lasts you a lot longer. Talking about lasting, bamboo has a very long life, so you can expect this blanket to last for years to come. And Nolah gives you 30 days to try it out at home. Make sure that you love it before the sale is final. So if you decide that this is not for you, you can send it back within 30 days and get your money back. I hope that this answers all of your questions about the Nolah Bamboo Weighted Blanket. If you have any more, head over to the website, nonbiasreviews.com. We have an exclusive discount code for our readers. If you make a Nolah purchase over $800, they have fantastic mattresses. They've been top of many of our best mattress lists this year, and I think you would really enjoy any of the bamboo bedding options on Nolah, as well as their mattresses if you're on the market for one. But this is a great weighted blanket. We've been testing it for over a month, so I'm sorry if you see it all wrinkled. We have been heavily testing this blanket because we just loved it so much. The fact that it's flippable helps us feel good no matter the temperature outside. So yes, if you have any questions, drop some in the comment box below. Head over to the website, read our full review, use our coupon code as much as you can. We love offering you guys special discounts just for listening to us and trusting us with your bedding reviews. But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, this was the Nolah Bamboo Weighted Blanket, and we appreciate your time.